Things at the wheel, texting and putting on makeup probably topped the list. But what if the driver in the next lane was tucking into their porridge on the way to work? This woman copped a $300 fine but insists she was not a danger on the road.
And it's such a dangerous thing.
Meet Penny Pullen.
I'm a really good driver, I didn't hit it.
She has to be, given what's going on in the cabin.
I'm probably better if I've got a porridge in my lap because I always keep my eyes on the road.
It's ridiculous, and it beggars belief that people will take time to eat their food, eat their breakfast and what have you while they're driving the car.
Penny got pinched by police eating breakfast while driving on her way to work. The most important meal of the day suddenly proved to be by far the most expensive as well. What did it cost you?
It cost me $287 and 3 demerit points.
What did the officer say when he got to your window?
He approached my window and said he couldn't believe how stupid I was for consuming cereal whilst I was driving. I did ask him if he was being serious, and of course he was.
Side of the story. So were we when we took Penny to meet driving instructor Fred Fredrickson.
Nice to meet you. How are you doing?
Fred, what do you think about someone who would actually drive along with a bowl of porridge in their lap?
Look, it's a pretty common thing. We see it.
Really?
Yeah, it's a fairly common thing.
Just ask the police.
It's called careless driving.
Oh, okay.
It's not just the serial offenders.
Male drivers reading his paperwork, holding it on top of the steering wheel, looking down.
Why is it there?
Oh, well, there's some delivery. This is my job list, need to go, you know what I'm saying?
Distracted drivers have all kinds of excuses.
So why do you need to be driving along with it in your hand?
No. Don't understand.
What they don't understand is the carnage it can cause, and Penny's about to get a crash course.
Let's head on down. We'll get up to 60 k's. This is a unique
With a rather nervous instructor sitting beside her.
Do you think you'd like to brake this hard in a car while you're eating porridge? I think it'd be quite hard.
No, but I'd be more cautious if I'm eating porridge.
Do you think what happens if an unexpected...
Unbelievable.
Yeah, people just don't get that message. They just don't understand.
Inspector Dave Griffin has heard just about every excuse a driver can offer, but it usually boils down to one thing.
It's generally running late, and that's why those people are shaving, putting their lipstick on, doing their hair, having their continental breakfast on the run.
How often do you eat your brekkie on the way into work?
Not too much, but when I'm running late for work, it's an option, yeah.
How long have you been doing that for?
How long? I do it maybe... I've done it for 5 times, maybe.
And every time she does, lives are at risk.
You've already been looking down! That's unfair! Let's go back!
I wasn't looking down.
You started to look down.
But it only takes a second. As Martin King found out when a current affair put distracted drivers to the test.
I text, I eat toast, I drink Coke sometimes, I can get changed in the car, so I put my socks and shoes on. I will look at my makeup, I'll brush my hair, and I make phone calls, I play with my navman, and I can change CDs at the same time.
Penny, meanwhile, has plenty on her plate just avoiding trouble.
This actually could be a Goldilocks story that doesn't have a happy ending.
But believe it or not, Penny's in for a pound. She's going to contest the ticket.
I was really paying a lot of attention to the road. I wasn't swerving or speeding, and I was paying more attention.
But you had a bowl in your lap and a spoon in your hand, and you're driving.
Yeah.
Her driving instructor reckons sleeping in might one day cost her far more than just a pretty penny.
Get up 15 minutes early, do a little bit of pre-planning the night before maybe, do all the things you need to do before you get into your car, and enjoy driving, but do it safely.
And Penny's in the